Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the week of September 5th through the 11th, 2021. Welcome to my channel, Forest for the Trees. I appreciate you all being here. And anything you need is in the description below. If you are new here, thank you so much for giving me the time, right? If you are returning, thank you for your trust and support. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate all of you all. Whoa. Let's not go with all those cards. All right, but we will go with that one. Wow. Anything you need, Aquarius, is in the description below. So if you'd like to know what decks I'm using, they're listed below. And if you'd like to know, or if you like a personal private reading, some clarification about something, then let me know. My website's listed below, so check that out. All right, Aquarius. There we go. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we have working hard, working together, working with people, getting along in work, working on a project. 3 is a card of growth. Maybe being in charge of something at work, or maybe being noticed or being recognized. Maybe being able to move to the next level of work or something like that, being acknowledged. You have the Hierophant, and it is a card of tradition. It's a card of leadership, organization, doing things in a certain way. This could be your boss or your boss's boss. Possibility. Again, it could be somebody from work that you're learning from. It could be you teaching somebody something. It's usually done traditional. It is done, it can be a religious figure. It can go to that extent. But it's usually somebody that teaches you, or somebody that's a higher up, or somebody that's an authority on something. Could be like a professor or something like that even. They hold the answers. They hold keys. There's people that listen to this person. Again, it could be somebody in your job, your workplace. It could be you, right? It could be you. You could have taken a position of authority. It's a card of Taurus. We have the 2 of Pentacles, so that's bringing balance in your life. And we have the 9 of Cups, so that is wishes fulfilled. So whatever this is, if it's a job position because of this card, then it's something that you're balancing out. There could be some travel involved, but it's something that you've wanted for a very long time. Again, it's an emotional fulfillment for you. Bringing things into balance, you could be working 2 jobs even. You could be going with the flow. Could be travel. Trying to be stable in an unstable environment. You could, again, traveling. If you're teaching, if you're doing some type of seminars or something like that, you could be traveling. You could also be doing it remotely now. But this is something, I always see these as like trophies. So there's some type of accolades here. There's some type of fulfillment, gratification, without being grandiose, without being boastful. Accomplishments. Acknowledgements. Hard work. The Hierophant's hard work. The Pope doesn't get to be the Pope just cause, right? There's hard work. There's study involved. There's lessons learned. Making it work for you. Bringing it in balance. Juggling. Again, could be 2 jobs. Could be going with the flow. Could be riding the ups and downs. You could have taken a position at work and maybe it's a little bit choppy, comes to mind, but you'll get through this. It's like almost like Aquarius, like the bigger the challenge, the better you are, in a sense. Like, bring it on. And it's almost like you're gonna smoothly sail through this. It could be rough waters, but you're very stable. I feel like you've been through this before. I feel like it's like, oh yeah, I got this. I can do this. And it might not be the exact same thing, but again, it could be something you're teaching people or you've been taught. I'm going to drop all the cards. Something you've been taught that you're now teaching. You're showing people how to do something. Could be work related, could be for your job. It could win you or your company a bunch of accolades. It could be very emotionally fulfilling for you. All right, you'll have to let me know, Aquarius. Very interested. Pull one more card for you. Instinct. Beautiful. Beautiful. Trusting your instinct, going with the flow, not relying on other people. The Hierophant, let me listen to me, not them, right? Knowing you got this, knowing how to do this. Knowing it's not like, oh, okay, now what do I do? Oh, okay, now what do I do? You got this. And I think what you don't have, you have wonderful instinct on something. On survival, maybe. All right, let's see what the book says on instinct. Wolf. You have lost touch with your instinctual sensitivities. It is the result of cultural and or religious prescriptions dictating that anything wild and instinctual is threatening and therefore has to be controlled or eliminated. Now is the time to overcome this limited mindset and tune into the instinctual cues. Let the spirit of wolf be your teacher and call upon this benevolent being for help identifying what those specific cues are saying. That could very possibly be because the Hierophant is a card of tradition and being trained a certain way, you might lose the instincts that you have. You might not be relying on those instincts. Shed some of your inhibitions with only guidelines being to do no harm. Experiment by getting out of your straitjacket of familiar societal norms and listening to those sensations in your gut that are trying to give you a message. It may be a warning or an urging to take action of some sort. Take some deep breaths and simply notice that your bodily sensations are telling you. Your mind will be the receiver of that information, and your body and mind can learn to work more closely with each other once again. And that could very well bring in the balance here. That mind-body balance. That could be what that is also. And then working well together and bringing emotional stability and fulfillment for you. Right, if we're trained in a certain way, we forget, or again, it's frowned upon. But it's like you've done it. You've done it your life. You just might not have announced it. So maybe it's time to, pull this in more. Listen, bring yourself back into balance. It's like being comfortable again with that feeling. You know, you might be caring too much about what people say and think and do. Caring too much about, you know, media coverage or media attention or all your subscribers or whatever. Caring too much about it instead of letting it go and going back to what you truly, why you truly are doing this in the first place, whatever this is. The teaching or, you know, whatever working with others is bringing in. Going back to basics. All right. Aquarius, good luck to you this week. If you know anybody that this sounds like, any other Aquariuses that this sounds like, or anybody it sounds like they could have Aquarius somewhere in their chart, please feel free to share the video. I wish you a wonderful week. Good luck to you. I'd love to know how this resonates. You definitely have my interest piqued. Please take care of yourself and each other, and please stay safe and healthy. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. Bye for now.